Well, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. You know, the word meek, from what I understand, in the ancient Hebrew, I guess it comes from the word that they used was great strength brought under control, was the word for meekness. Blessed are the meek, not the soft, but those who are patient and tolerant.
That would be a modern take on
great strength brought under control. Yeah, well, the meek is another term, like the poor in spirit, used for the spiritual communities. We have to keep in mind that this was an era under military occupation. Tribute in the form of taxes was being extracted from the people. The land that was theirs in previous generations had been taken from them. The people were no longer free, but were subject to foreign rule. They were now paying rent on land that they should have owned. Whenever there is an occupying force like the Roman army, you also get a multitude of spies and informers, people seeking favor with the authorities by providing information on other individuals. It's not safe to speak openly about many things. This is another reason why Jesus spoke in parables to the general public. The foundation of freedom is control of the land and natural resources. When the individuals or groups of individuals, like the spiritual communities, own the land and the natural resources on the land, they are free of outside control. The people become self-sufficient and can stand on their own. Take away control of the land and you take away their self-sufficiency and their freedom. You make them dependent. This is how an army of occupation maintains control, by controlling the land and the natural resources of the land. The people of Jesus' time had memories of freedom and the struggle involved to gain that freedom. The Maccabees' rebellion was still in their mind, just as the Revolutionary War and the Civil War is still on the mind of Americans. It only had been about 200 years since the time of Judas Maccabee and the stunning victories of his armies at the Seleucid kings, placed in control of the areas by Alexander the Great. Now, some of the communities were in favor of military action against the Romans. The Dead Sea Scrolls include the War Scroll, depicting an armed battle against the Kittim, the Roman army of occupation. Others did not advocate violence, but sought peaceful means to get control of their land back from Rome. Either way, return of the land to the people was a hot topic of discussion. In essence, Jesus is saying these spiritual communities will eventually get control of their land back. He does not advocate violence, but clearly sees that a truly spiritual base will be required to unify the people before control of the land can be returned to them. He tells us that of myself I can do nothing, but through the power of God all things are possible. We have a modern-day story of just such a struggle. The nonviolent movement of Gandhi in India that resulted in the removal of British occupation from that country. The people of power unified in a spiritual base and accomplished amazing things.